So we're here at Mr. Ink Plus in Kaka'ako, right behind the old Comp USA, corner of Keawe and
Awahi
Street. Okay. Mr. Ink Plus has an interesting thing that sits on his shelf. It's this green bottle of shoyu. Now you might be wondering, as myself, we're in an ink store. Why does Mr. Ink have a shoyu bottle that sits on his counter? Mr. Ink, how are you doing?
Great. How are you doing, Crazy?
Please explain yourself.
Okay, we've had this on our counter for years now, and it kind of catches attention.
Yep.
Because some customers say, why do you have a shoyu bottle on the counter?
In an ink store.
Right. Are you selling shoyu? Right, so we say, no, it's to remind our customers about your cartridges. So you may think, how? Well, sometimes we'll have a brand new customer come into the store. They say, okay, I want this specific cartridge.
Okay.
We'll tell them we have a compatible or a remanufactured one.
Okay.
And some of them, so paranoid, they'll say, I can't use that cartridge. And we think, why? We've been selling it for years. They said, because when I looked at the manual, the printer company says, use only their cartridge.
I've seen that. I've read that. That's right.
Right. So that's a normal response now. So what we always see, well, do you see the shoyu bottle here? Have you ever read the side of it?
No.
Okay.
I'll read
it.
It says refill only with Kikkoman.
Okay. So we tell our customers, so what happens if you put aloha shoyu in here? Will it not pour and clog the spouts?
No, it'll still be the same thing.
Right. All the money is made in consumables. They make no money on the hardware, everything made on the consumables. So like Kikkoman, they don't want you putting aloha shoyu in here. They're going to tell you use only Kikkoman, right?
I get it. Okay, so the bottom line is your printer is a Kikkoman bottle. What goes in it, which this would be shoyu versus ink, it doesn't matter if you put in Kikkoman back in this bottle or another brand, which is what Mr. Ink here has. And at a fraction of the cost than you would pay elsewhere.
Oh, yes. And then keep in mind now, we always tell customers, printer company cartridges do not damage printers. Okay, it's just a container of ink.
Okay.
It's not a hardware. It has no function as far as hardware issues.
Gotcha.
It's just a printer ink cartridge. That's a container of ink. So there's no way this can damage a printer.
I see. Okay, so the bottom line is, yes, the manual says that. Do you have to follow that on the manual? The answer is no, and you can take a look for yourself. Come over here to Mr. Ink Plus, and on the back right over here, you can read it for yourself. It says refill only with Kikkoman, but it doesn't matter what kind of shoyu you put in here. In fact, you could even put Tabasco sauce. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Mr. Ink, give us the number over here again.
526-2465.
Now remember, call him up before you buy another printer, or even if you have a printer right now, he can already start helping you to save money based on the vast knowledge that this man has in his brain. He's traveled all around the world, international waters from abroad, and he's bringing that knowledge right here to Hawaii, making sure that you, both in your personal life and your business life, is able to save money. So make sure you call him right here at Mr. Ink Plus. Mr. Ink, thank you very much for another great tip right here on Crazy Deals TV.